Perfect. Lovely. Thank you. Do you want to do the intro?
Yeah, all right. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of All About That Drama. Ba-da-ba-ba.
I'm Love. Can't say that for copyright reasons.
Wait, what's our jingle at the start again?
Welcome back to All About This Drama, where we talk about everything drama school related, acting related, drama student school related, and if you're interested in anything drama or acting related, this is all this podcast is. With a bit of fun. Let's go.
That's a nice look. We don't need no electronics, just use our vocals.
Yeah.
Right, so this is our lovely guest, Carmen Cavanagh.
Hello.
She's also on our course as an actor and the second year actor.
Yes.
A second year actor.
In university, not
Yeah.
year 2 in
Primary school.
Primary school.
Yeah. First week back as well into
week
second
back,
year.
It's Friday. Oh, and also if you hear any noises, it's because we are in our actual university
Yeah,
right
we
now.
are currently
In tutorial rooms. So if you hear any singing, it's some musical theatre students practicing. We apologise.
Or just really bad actors that can't sing. Like me.
Yeah. Well.
Anyway. Let's get back to the podcast.
Yeah, so, Carmen,
Yeah.
tell us about your journey.
About my journey.
Up until drama school. So how did you get into acting?
How did I get into acting?
Were
Wow.
you, because you were an MT first, weren't you? A musical theatre student?
Yes, that is true. So, I can't. Okay, so, how did I start? How did I start? That's a good question.
How did you
I'm
start?
slowly stalling right now.
How
this
do
is
you
a sign.
start?
It's just me
So
stalling.
as a child.
So you went to Sands.
So I know.
Sands
So
and
I went
things.
into primary. That's it, primary.
Didn't we all?
Well,
primary-
we all started somewhere, didn't we?
Well, so I went to primary school and I did piano lessons.
Oh,
Yes, I
Who
did
was she?
piano lessons and
acting.
Musical.
Musical
there's a story behind
wait,
this.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm
You
sorry.
guys have to
God,
give it
we're
a
terrible.
chance.
Terrible hosts.
But
Will
yeah,
this be-
so I would like make songs, and I used to play piano and sing. So originally I thought I was going to be a singer, and my mum and I were convinced that I was going to go into the music industry.
X Factor.
No, I had actually that's another.
The Voice.
I auditioned for The Voice for kids,
Ba-da-bum-bum-bum.
Spicy.
and
Anyway, you auditioned for The Voice Kids.
yeah.
Sorry, what song did you sing?
That's a good question.
That's the order.
I-
That's the order.
oh my gosh, no.
Anyways,
Yeah, I can't remember. I actually can't remember. It was such a long time
It
ago.
doesn't matter. It
No.
doesn't matter. Go, how did you get into the
so-
acting then from like singing and piano?
So yeah, so I did that, and then I went into secondary, and I did lots of musicals. And that kind of got me into dancing as well and acting. Are you okay?
I'm just adjusting.
He's adjusting his
adjust.
mic. He's just getting comfortable.
that is not an innuendo.
To set up.
Descending.
It's
That is
fine.
not an innuendo.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Just adjusting my
Carry on,
mic.
come.
Not
Anyways,
innuendo.
sorry.
and and then I went to I did lots of musicals in secondary, and then I went to Sands, which is like a Sunday drama school, and I did lots more musicals, and we had more experiences. More, just like really like stacking up my education in performing in general.
But more musical theatre.
I trained a lot more in musical theatre. So it gave me a chance to kind of discover singing, acting and dancing in the theatrical world, which was a really good experience actually. And I think for anyone who wants to go into acting should experience musical theatre first.
Yeah.
Or at some
What do you
point.
love about it?
Everything.
Give me one thing. Actually, give us two things.
Oh my god, the two.
Two things.
It's the magic two.
Yeah, the magic two.
Oh, we are the magic two. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Spicy.
Oh god, I just love how big musicals can be. Like, I think
They are like more popular than
Yeah.
plays, to be fair.
Yeah, well, debatable in a different way.
I suppose musicals.
They're very different.
They're
They're
technically
widely
easier to watch,
popular.
aren't they?
Yeah, yeah.
Musicals.
They're easy. So like I feel like musicals compared to plays are a lot more, tend to be more light-hearted with dark subjects.
They're a lot more eye-catching as well.
Yeah,
which
yeah.
Makes it easier, I guess, to concentrate.
And you learn more through songs or like just listen to people.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
so the way that like musicals are, I suppose, designed are kind of for everyone. I suppose plays are as well, but it's more eye-catching to also the younger audience who enjoy music or enjoy dancing and the big dance tap numbers, and it's just really visually it's amazing.
It definitely can be.
Oh
like,
my
if you get the big
gosh!
productions.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
also being in them, like when you get on stage and you're doing that big number, oh my god, you are literally living your best life. Like I had probably some of my best memories through musical theatre. I'm also saying that because I have more experience through musical theatre, like more years experience than I do acting, because this is my first time, I suppose, really acting.
Well, then that leads us on to how did you end up going on an acting for camera and stage course rather than
That was
Musical
very smooth.
Well, hey, I'm
You saw your-
missed the transition.
Professional
Saw an
already.
opportunity.
It's not my first time. It's my fourth.
Ooh, cheeky.
It is our fourth episode, right? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. So yeah, why acting for stage and screen?
So, you just asked.
Yeah.
2 questions.
Did I?
Yeah. What brought you into it? Like why you're here?
Same thing. Like why acting for stage and screen, not musical theatre? Same thing.
So, well, I mean, there's kind of a chunk that I missed out. So I went to college instead of sixth form after secondary. Did a.
Is that like a BTEC sort of thing?
Yeah. And I did performing arts, so it was a general, so it was acting and musical theatre, which gave me a really good opportunity because I was, by this point, I'd been thinking for a while, I really want to go into movies and acting. But it was like, I kept it down because I was always in musical theatre and I thought that was my thing. I thought that's where I had to be. But then the college kind of gave me the opportunity to explore that in like 3 showcases, and I got to experiment with more monologues and more of like the acting side. And I guess it kind of switched my brain to, oh no, I can actually do this. Yeah. So I kind of, when we got to that stage where we had to look for auditions for unis or drama schools, I kind of came across PPA because it was under, the title was acting for stage and screen, and I just thought that's kind of what I want. And also it's so good how this course incorporates singing and dancing still, so you can keep on top of, like, not all acting courses do it. I know, like, you'd have to, obviously, I did do research, but I really cannot remember because it was a while ago and I've blanked that section of my life.
It's quite rare
because that's like out of the degree, so they've added that in for us.
It's more of a musical theatre kind of standard rather than acting stage.
I think it's so good because it means that everyone can develop skills and potentially new hobbies. And you know, because there's so many students on our course who have kind of talked about going into, like, thinking, okay, well, I want to be an actor, I want to be an actress, and then they come here and they think, oh, actually, I'd quite like to be a teacher, or I'd like to be, like, I know a few of us have, like, kind of, I've heard people talking and saying, oh, yeah, I'd like to be,
I mean,
like,
there's a few people in our class that have that mindset of, like, they wouldn't actually, after seeing the freelancers at our school and stuff, and obviously past experiences, they wouldn't mind being an acting teacher.
Or like owning a drama school sort of thing. So that kind of, it helps because then it has, okay, well, how can we help the future generations of,
but it's also better because, like, obviously there's more musical movies coming out, like Tick Tick Boom. Andrew Garfield's like an actor and he didn't know how to sing before that.
Did he not?
No, he actually,
because he sounds really good in the performance.
He's just talented, and he triple threat. You're a triple threat as well, aren't you? Secretly.
That's what people say. That's what people say.
A triple threat context book. Here I go.
Yep. Ready.
Triple threat is basically being 5, 10, So a triple threat is when you're an actor, you can also sing very well, and you can also dance very well. That's being a triple threat. Yeah.
Do I put that in Russian? That was a Russian accent, right?
It was just an accent. If it sounded Russian, sure.
I like it though. It's good for
You can tell speech and accent classes are going
What
well.
was the song we were singing earlier?
Oh no, get the video
La
up. Get the
mer.
video up.
That was it. I don't know the rest.
I think you might get cancelled for that.
No, I'm trying to sing the song.
You're trying.
Anyway. So
Sorry, this is your podcast.
Yeah, sorry, Carmen.
It's
Sal.
okay, guys.
Yeah. So would you? So you basically wanted to start the acting for stage and screen course because you had already obviously trained as a musical theatre student. So obviously you want to, because in musical theatre you focus more on the singing and dancing and performing in a melodramatic way. More
Yeah,
than
there's not much acting, like
in-depth
straight acting.
yeah, and like
in
stage
musical
acting
theatre.
and like close up kind of acting.
Do you feel like you've learned a lot more from this, like a wider
Are we
acting?
teaching you something here?
Yeah. No, I just fully like
Spaced out.
spaced out.
Are you tired, Carmen?
Like a whole day of like classes. No, it's like half a day. Excuse
Well,
me.
we've got body conditioning after this podcast, so
I
and
know.
that's our hour and a half of just fitness.
Or just pure pain.
with our Russian ballet teacher who's like in her 60s and she's brutal.
Brilliant. Although
Brutally brilliant.
Oh.
Beautifully, one cookie. Ha ha ha. I was doing the vampire from Sesame Street.
It's fine.
One.
Quote people, it can't be bad.
Two. Do you know the Counting Vampire from?
no.
Oh, anyway. So your audition, yeah? How did you?
How's the audition going?
How did that go?
My audition went really
PPA?
well, as you can probably tell. I'm here.
Shit,
Oh my God.
She just sneaked in.
Who are you?
The lovely snake. Sorry.
What was that?
Can we get a repeat?
Slithery snake.
It's a wiggle as well for me.
It's the wiggle. Wiggle,
But-
wiggle, wiggle.
Anyway, some drama school things.
Sorry,
that
we
we've
go
randomly done
through a
over
lot
this week.
here. We go through a lot.
Random
It's
things.
the first week of year 2.
It's been a week. But yeah, so obviously you wanna expand on your like acting skills on top of what you've already been taught being a musical theatre student. Is that the like biggest reason why you chose this course over musical theatre?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Perfect.
Next question.
So how was your audition for PPA?
I'm so so I'm sorry, my mind's going like different places right now. So
Yep.
Audition process.
audition process. Yeah, it went really well. So obviously we had to do it all online due to COVID.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of was a bit of a flop because I never really experienced a true, as I think we can all say as a year group, the true audition process, which is kind of sad, really.
No, I was fine with that. I wouldn't have gone to drama
Yeah.
school without.
Well,
being
Well, I
online.
think that's what we all say, though. I'm like, but then, like at the same time, like I still felt the nerves, but I just did an audition in like my mum and dad's bedroom, like by the window,
Like self-tapes?
It wasn't because obviously we did self tapes at the time, but I mean, thankfully my college did self tape prep, so I kind of was.
Oh really? What as a musical theatre college?
Oh no, and it was as a performing arts.
Yeah.
So because of COVID, they kind of had to adapt.
Sure.
They went into self tapes, which was like teaching how to do it because obviously it was our first time,
Yeah.
and we were having to pick it up fast as we were actually doing auditions at the time.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was pretty intense. And then like kind of a few weeks before, we'd obviously been like practicing over the summer, sending in self tapes to our college, and then like a couple of weeks later, we actually had to do a few auditions. And like actually put the practice to reality.
So where did you audition for? Like,
Where?
Do you remember what colleges?
I obviously PPA, GSA.
What?
What was that?
Yeah. I applied for.
I applied for GSA.
Yeah. He got in.
Did you not?
I only applied for PPA and it was like No,
I applied for GSA and PPA.
don't apply anywhere else. And I was like, okay.
All the others are
He's
just
like,
other
you found the
universities for other
place.
subjects.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't remember what we were talking about, do you?
No, there was like 3 different conversations going on at once. Yeah, so PPA, GSA, Oxford School of Drama, which was a hilarious audition. Brilliant, really good. But I've just never experienced anything like it.
Tell. Please
Tell?
tell. Please
I
tell.
was going to carry on there for a second.
Please tell.
And then the episode there.
Next
goodbye.
episode.
Bye.
Bye.
No, tell me.
Guys, you have a class it. No, so yeah, so the
right.
audition was, well, I only remember one section of it. We had to like a few contemporary and classical monologues as per for most acting schools. And then a song, and then I think a dance, probably not, cannot remember. But then I remember we had to do.
Is this where you walked around as an animal? Yeah.
Yeah,
What is
I
this?
had to. So as part of the audition, you were given a script, and it was very like basic, but to the point where it was every other line they had a line for you, but then you had to fill it out yourself for the rest.
Yeah.
So you kind of had to make half of your own script already. But it was it was a duologue, and then the rest of the email says, and come up, and then out of a list, it was a few animals. You had to choose an animal, and
Wow.
I had to fully take on. I chose a squirrel.
How? A flying one.
No, just a regular squirrel, just a regular like tree squirrel.
Like a
you know?
Superman squirrel.
Yeah, no, not the Superman squirrel, just a regular.
See, I would have chosen a flying.
Was it a red or grey
No,
squirrel?
there wasn't a flying squirrel. Wasn't an
But
option.
imagine how
It was
impressed they would
there was
be.
a gorilla. There was
A flying gorilla?
no.
An on-ground gorilla?
Underwater gorilla? Swimming gorilla?
It's a trampoline gorilla.
A bouncy gorilla. Actually, they do that. They do bounce while they're...
Well, the what?
Listen, this isn't an animal podcast. Say all about that history. Oh no,
Or is
it's not
that-
called that, is it? What's it called?
Horrible
history.
Side note. We have another podcast.
We have another podcast. Did you
Wait,
type
how
that?
did that get into?
I'm sorry, Carmen.
Jake.
Welcome to All About... Not...
No. Right, we've got another podcast where I teach Jake and another person, our friend Paolo, everything about history because they know nothing about history.
Yes.
Fun fact. Carmen,
Okay.
back to you in the studio.
Search up on YouTube or
Yes.
podcast or anything.
Back to.
Sorry, I don't know what happened there. It must have been like a glitch. Yar. So.
What's the question?
Stay awake.
Yeah.
Stay awake.
I'm trying.
Me every 5 minutes. Drama school.
I'm trying. Yeah, so I had to be a squirrel. I had to get my mum to read the rest of the script with me, and she had to watch me crawl around on the floor as a squirrel. Very entertaining. I'm pretty sure I saw her in the corner like trying not to
So
laugh.
she came with you.
Yeah, no, because I was in her room.
Oh right, yeah, of course it was
'Cause it's
online.
COVID.
Yeah.
And then I
It's like
literally-
non-actors don't understand what we have to go through.
No, because there's literally a video of me on YouTube that I just because I had to put all my auditions, I privated them so no one can see them apart from me. But there is a video on YouTube of me just crawling around, and I literally I researched how to be like people being squirrels, and people. Holy cow, people like the things people do are amazing.
People are squirrels, man.
People can be squirrels
And
if
some
they
can
want to be.
flying ones.
If you believe you can achieve anything,
Then you can fly.
get some nuts. I can't say the candy bar because it's...
Old Spice. Deal silver.
Sorry, we keep
Anyway,
going off in a tangent.
Yeah, sorry.
Carmen's going to have a breakdown in a minute.
Let's move on to. So, how are you finding PPA? Obviously, we've been in for a year now. So, how are you finding it all? Now you're here in drama school.
I'm loving it.
You're loving
I'm loving it. I'm discovering a lot about, like, my opinions of acting has changed a lot. Like, the way that I just think about the industry now.
Yeah.
If I knew the stuff I know today,
Well,
a
what,
year
please?
ago,
Sure, go on. Contextualise. Tell us.
it's just too much right now.
Oh, okay.
Well, okay, how about this?
So what's 2 lessons that you
Yeah,
most enjoy?
Yeah.
Oh, the 2 lessons.
Apart from dance and singing.
I do love dancing.
Let's choose 2 lessons that actually get graded at the end of the year.
Acting for camera.
Yeah.
I really like it. Because I've never had the opportunity. I kind of had a few opportunities. Oh yeah, because my brother is in a band, and I've kind of been in a few of his
Do you want to shout out his band?
musicals. Well, he's in like 3 bands.
Oh, go on,
Jesus.
shout out his
2.
Spotify.
I don't know if he does have Spotify, but it's 31 hours.
There you go.
3, 1, and then hours. The story behind it's
case.
quite funny, but it's a secret, the name. So
Well, alright, acting for camera. Why acting for camera? Why do you enjoy that?
I love being on screen. I love seeing I love seeing myself after. I love watching myself
Classical
on
musical
screen.
theatre student.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, yeah, so I really enjoy. I just love being.
Well, what's it like for a musical theatre student to do? Because obviously acting for camera is completely different.
It's very different.
So how would you say it differs?
Thing is, they're both very different styles of performing. So, but I love both for different reasons. So I love acting because I love getting on screen. For screen, I love getting on screen. I do love plays as well. I think they're great fun. And I love musicals, so I love the big dancey numbers. I just love everything. I just love performing.
Fair enough. That's good enough reason for me.
Is that a good enough reason for you? Because it's a good enough reason for me.
So what would be your second lesson? Favourite thing?
Oh, lessons, yeah.
Yeah, which one?
A body count? No, not a body count.
Absolutely not.
Actually, stage combat is pretty good.
Yeah.
That slaps.
Stage combat. It does. It slaps. It naps.
It naps. Oh my god, no! So I don't know, Jake, you know, but Joe, I don't know if you know, but I literally have a bruise on my shoulder from where I've napped myself so hard.
This week?
Yeah. I've never had.
I've got a really big bruise on my shoulder.
My nipple fell off. Jake had to pick it back up
Yeah,
for
I
me.
know, yeah. It was rolling along. I literally someone was about to step on it, so I had to quickly just.
No way.
I just sew it back on.
Yeah.
Some sellotape.
Horrible.
Sew it on with sellotape.
Yeah.
That's right, innit? I'm an actor. I'm not a medic.
By
No,
accident.
I'm not a medic.
For God's sake.
Quick nap. He's out. He's out for the
Well,
count.
now we don't have.
It's only really going to look good on YouTube. On
I'm
the
back.
podcast, it's probably not. It's just the sound.
What happened? Are we done?
Oh, you got napped. You got napped the fudge out.
Next question. Go.
Okay. Actually, I'm curious to ask. So, obviously, being an MT student, and there might be MT students out there that obviously are thinking about trying to widen their knowledge about different acting techniques and stuff. Obviously, being an MT student, you'd want to further more into acting for stage and screen, possibly, because obviously it's completely different. So, would you recommend it to an MT student deciding whether to kind of further what they already know to even more? Because obviously, being an MT student, you're going to learn more at university with musical theatre. Of course you would. But do you think it's worth going further with that, or widening the kind of skills you have and just doing something different so they have more at the end, rather than one really good one?
So this one is, I feel like, purely depending on who you are and what you enjoy as an individual. I personally, if you're undecided, which I kind of am, I'm not, less so now because I kind of have had a year to decide and I'm really liking the route I'm on now. But
the acting route.
Yeah. Yes. Although I do kind of still want to do a bit of MT when I'm older.
You
but
always can do both. So.
If you are undecided, I would personally say get the experience as an MT. Do singing lessons, dance lessons. But then if you are an actor or an actress and you go to drama school with the skill sets of an MT student, then you automatically will just get further because you can switch between the two. If you get the acting degree, finish it, get the degree, you can still, but you still have the skill set of a musical theatre person. You can still get jobs as like in musical theatre.
Yeah, either one.
So it's, and also generally being an actor with the skill sets is going to look a lot more impressive. So you can kind of hack the system a bit, I feel like, give or take.
But obviously, if you don't enjoy, it's fair enough.
Yeah, no, it's fair enough. But I think as an actress and as an actor, it's kind of your job to get as many skill sets as possible.
Yeah.
So this is where singing, dancing, like basics, knowing an instrument. So
accents.
Accents is a big
Accents
one.
is very
It's one of our classes,
important.
voice and speech.
I know, it's kind of intimidating, but it's brilliant at the moment.
We're doing RP
Speech and
at the moment,
accent.
aren't we?
We're doing RP, yes.
Renounce pronunciation.
Yes, and then also general American, which is very important.
Go on,
as
give
well.
us a sentence. And
No,
say Mary had a little lamb.
No, because just gonna get
Go
absolutely
on.
slated.
Alright, go on,
for
do
it.
RP.
Murray had a little lamb.
Well,
It's your turn.
It's your turn.
Your turn.
Mary?
Shall I? Oh, go on.
Oh.
Go on.
I was going to try and get both of us to get a confidence up, but
She was ready. Go on.
Go on.
I do apologise.
Mary had a little lamb.
No, that's good. I like it. I like it.
I was like,
Question time! Question time! Question time!
I'm getting hot, guys.
Oh.
Which actress plays Rose Cavanagh in the legendary romance Titanic?
Wait, sorry, what?
Which actress plays Rose Cavanagh
Wait, you didn't tell me about this
I know.
one.
in legendary
Titanic.
romance Titanic?
Rose.
Sorry, wait.
The
Who
one with the
plays
Rose.
Rose in Titanic?
Yeah, Rose.
Yeah, yeah.
Who plays
What
her?
actress?
What actress? Quick.
Now, we're at 5 seconds. 5, 4,
Jeremy Jordan.
3. No.
Dylan O'Brien.
Kate Winslet.
Fuck. I really can't swear.
I'm keeping that in.
He tried. That's all that counts. Are you okay?
Put me under
Do you-
pressure.
Do you need a breather? Take a hunker.
Treat yourself to a hunker.
If anyone's listening on the Spotify,
Oh, new contest.
anyone's listening on the Spotify, watch on YouTube because Cameron's just having a hunker.
So a hunker is basically a moment you treat yourself to. You basically pop a squat and
Pop a squat, treat yourself,
And you just kind of
let it out.
You get in your own mind space, really.
You know?
Let it out.
It's a good stretch as well.
Let it in, let it out.
Brilliant.
Let me begin.
You look like you've
Acting.
just done some bodycon after that little rapid question.
And that was only one. She's gone.
Fine, that's
Wait, is
the
there
only-
more?
No, that's the only one.
No, that's the only quick
It's
fire.
fine. You're fine.
You didn't smash it, but I'll give you a high five anyway. Also, after PPA, what do you want to do? Or what's your goal in the industry?
I want to perform.
Perform?
Yours.
What kind of films did you want to be in?
Is there like a
Films.
specific
Yeah, I wanna
film
be
that
in
you've
films.
seen that you wish you was in?
Top Gun,
Really?
Avatar, Maze Runner,
Ooh.
Hunger
Wait,
Games.
2. It's only 2.
Mamma Mia.
Just take it podcast.
I want to be in
In Nike.
I want to be in Nike.
You may not know this,
You may not know this,
but our
but their
real
full name is
is
Nigel.
So you want
So you wanna be,
Avatar, Top Gun at the same time?
At the same time,
Avatar X, Top Gun X, Dylan O'Brien Maverick.
Cameron, what do you want to be in when you're
I want
older?
to be Navy. No, I want to be in film, specifically TV, film, cinemas. I want to be in cinemas. I
Just
just want to
sitting
sit
down?
in the seats.
Just
Yeah, I don't
watching
even
the
wanna-
films?
I don't even wanna watch
Just
the
watching what
films.
could have been.
We're actually watching See How They Run tonight.
Oh.
If you are up for it.
I am.
Sorry, guys.
I am.
Yeah, See How They Run is like a new. It's
New
it's out.
film.
It's out now, and
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
a murder mystery.
Oh,
that'd be fun.
exciting! Oh, I'm so down.
Yeah.
But anyway, so
Half
5. We've got to leave straight away then.
Emma's got a car.
Oh, perfect.
Anyway.
Sorry, we're just arranging
Sorry,
plans
we're
in
just
front of you. How
watching
we-
more industry. That's another good top tip. You should watch as much as you can.
Yeah, watch
watch-
as much as you can.
Whether that be plays, musicals.
Go
Watch
on
more
stage.
plays. If you want
Films,
to become an actor,
anything.
watch more plays and musicals. If
Yeah.
you want to become a musical,
Or just everything. Just
If you wanna
If
become a
want
musical,
to be a
watch it
musical.
all.
be a musical. Do what you want. Believe you can achieve.
So who would you say your 2 idols are then? Like actor
2.
idols?
2.
Only 2.
and it can't be me and Jake.
No, yeah, I mean, I know we're up there, but unfortunately we're still in training. So you
Mitchell
can't, we wouldn't
Hunt.
count.
No,
Oh,
I'm joking.
Little reference there.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Our
yeah, it's a
course leader.
reference. Our
Our
course.
course leader.
No. Oh, sorry. Meryl Streep
Yeah.
and Dylan O'Brien.
Oh, okay.
Love them.
quick.
Quick. That's the quickest so far.
She's on one today. And why?
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Just because they are bloomin' brilliant. I just,
Perfect,
I
lovely,
just
thank you.
love them so much. Like, I'm so deeply in love with both of those individual humans. Like, the way that they take on characters, I'm like,
Boom.
they make me want to act. Like, those are the people who make me want to act.
It's good.
Nice.
I mean, it's a good enough reason, to be fair. That's usually what you want.
Also, have you found anything like challenging while you've been at drama school? Like, is there anything you found challenging?
Everything.
Everything.
Like,
Everything's
not even, so like, acting, getting out of your comfort zone, getting confidence. Like, I knew that was all going to be stuff that was going to happen, but I didn't realise, like, until you actually do it, you're just like, ah. And then the mental state, not even acting in general, because obviously I've moved away from home, that whole aspect of, like, social life, getting money, like, everything's been a challenge.
Yeah.
I've discovered myself, I've discovered...
I'd say you've grown a lot.
You've
though.
got
Oh,
a lot
yeah,
more-
a
Like,
lot.
you discard the acting and the training, like going to drama school where it kind of exposes like your mental space and like it puts you out there completely, and you have to kind of commit every day to all these different lessons that, you know, can be emotional sometimes,
Can be
very, very physically draining.
There's a lot of crying.
Yeah.
but
And a giggling.
your confidence and like just everything, and everyone's just like
Skyrocketed.
yeah.
Peaked. I've peaked.
Oh, peaks.
It's all downhill from now. I peaked. Oh, sorry, that was a bit dark.
Yeah, it was.
Well,
We're on a positive note here, Joe.
pray for me for the next
Well done,
2
Carmen.
years.
But yeah, would you agree?
Yes,
You'd
I
agree.
would. I
Yeah.
would agree. It's mental. Like, thing is, I think drama school is one of those things that you have to experience if you're thinking about
Because
it.
it's not like regular uni.
Yeah,
No,
it's not like
not at all.
regular, and also it's okay to go and then think, no, it's not for me. Like, at every drama school, you're going to get people who will just
Drop out.
drop out, but
whether that be they want to go to their dream
Or
drama school,
defer or-
different career
Like-
plans.
like,
It happens.
it's
you know.
it happen, and it's common, and there's ways around it, and drama schools and teachers are aware of this, and then so there's going to be ways around it to make it easier for you. So if you're thinking, I don't know if I'm going to be able to hack it,
There's always
that's
gonna be
fine.
people to help you.
Yeah, like, just go for it. Less, it might be a little bit of money, but if you do, I mean, there are people who didn't last a whole first year just because obviously they were listening to their intuition and like
Not
their
even
intuitive-
first term.
yeah, like, and that's normal. Like, people
Yeah.
do that, and to think that might be you is terrifying, because I definitely had doubts, thinking, will I even last a whole year?
Yeah.
But
I
then
think we all did, to be fair.
yeah, like, I know like Emily did as well, and like another
Yeah.
person who might.
Sometimes you just get like what's it called?
Overwhelmed.
No, the imposter syndrome.
Oh, right.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
like, am I good enough for this?
Yeah, like there's days when I know I've had people literally cry to me because they're like, I just don't think I'm good enough, like this and that. And I'm like, at the end of the day, drama school is a very vulnerable place and position to be in. And that's okay, that's normal. But you have to if you just turn up, like, I kid you not, people say it and it's like, well, what does that even mean? But if you just turn up and just keep going, it's going to be fine. But the problem is that some people don't always listen to that, or maybe they,
Like, you're here for you.
Yeah.
And sometimes you get sucked into other people's like way of thinking and negativity, and it that can affect you. But you are here for you,
Yeah.
and you can't.
yeah.
But like, it's so much fun as well. Like, just every lesson is such a joy to be in. Like, basically, drama school just treats you like you're basically just a kid.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
whole. They're training you to let go
To-
of yourself and be a kid, because that is what it will be like on sets and any, whether that be musical theatre or acting for stage and screen.
And by being a kid, it means don't care what people think,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
you know you are not, like, if you play like a killer or like a troubled character, psychopath or whatever, you know you're not that. But if you play that, you feel like other people perceive you that. But they think they want to be immersed in that.
Yeah.
And if you don't fully believe you are that at the point, they're not going to believe you as well.
No. Yeah.
Drama school's mad. I think one of the things I least expected was, because I had this idea that, and I think we all kind of think the same, the idea that going to drama school, you are taught to grow up and be professional. It is the complete opposite. Like, drama school teaches you to be
Yourself.
yourself, but also your child self.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like
it's
not to say
mental.
Like, not to say, like, in like regular work, you have to like apologize for everything and be like up straight and be like,
Yeah, you do at the
sorry,
start.
sir.
Yeah, you do at the
You
start.
don't
Because that's what we're
apologise for
trained to
any
do.
Experiments. Like, you experiment. Obviously, you got to be serious at some points. Like, obviously, acting from camera, you got to take notes, and like you got to like you get up there and learn different techniques and like cheating the camera and where you got to go in different ways. But like, there's also classes like physical theatre, like where we're doing really melodramatic like movements to create comedy scenes and
Yeah, we're
stuff
doing
like
like
that.
commedia dell'arte.
Yeah, that's
and, like,
really
you can't be
interesting.
uptight and like
Yeah.
you got to just let go and just be open to learning it all. But when you do, it's so fun, and you're always drama schools, especially R1. Like, I mean, I can only really speak for R1, but it's such a nice open space, and everyone's all in the same boat with you. So whether that you've never done it or you have done acting before, like, I mean, look at me and Joe, or Carmen, who's done acting all her life. Like, it doesn't matter, because everyone just gets along when you're with each other for so long in a week.
Yeah. It's interesting as well, because so what we're doing at the moment for physical theatre, I can't say, what's it called?
Commedia dell'arte.
Commedia dell'arte. I
dell'arte.
can't say it
It's like
correctly.
a Costa or
So-
Starbucks coffee.
Commedia dell'arte. Commedia di
It's
cappuccino.
basically to do with like masks, and like we have to wear these big like theatrical masks with like big noses or like things like that. It's really interesting. We saw this when we were in first year. We watched the second year, so the year above us, do it.
Yeah.
And I remember sitting there thinking,
God,
I'm
what
not
the fuck,
doing
that's
that.
offensive.
Absolutely not. But now because I've developed so much like as an individual, I think everyone can probably speak for themselves as well, is now I'm actually really excited. I want to be the person with the mask.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want to be that person with the mask. I want to be the
I think there's a
funky
lot of
little
confusion,
walker.
like, people think like drama school is a lot like GCSE drama and stuff like that, and I never did it, but I know what what it's like and stuff. But it couldn't be any more far from it. Yeah, social media. Like, it couldn't be any further from that, and it's so much more professional, but in a really nice, friendly, kind-hearted, charm-like way. It's great.
Yeah. Honestly, GCSE school drama.
It's not drama.
It's not the
It's
one.
not the one.
It's- so do not base your perceptions of GCSE drama to drama school,
Yeah.
because it's so different.
You learn nothing in. No offense to schools, but you learn nothing.
Yeah, and I feel like they definitely need to
Way more
update
professional.
the educational system.
It actually
Yeah.
feels like we're in the industry being here every day.
Oh yeah,
we are.
they treat
Well,
you
yeah,
like
we are,
professionals, because also our teachers who teach us
Our professional.
are in the industry. That like they're literally in.
They're like freelance. Yeah.
Yeah, it's mental.
Also, I want to say, as soon as you step into a drama school, you are in the industry, so you got to represent yourself,
Yeah, of course.
and because you could be working with your teachers in the future.
Oh yeah.
Or anyone.
It's mental to
Any-
think, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
because you're not only working with, when you're in the industry, people your age. You're working with
All ages.
all ages. From,
That's why I love drama though, because it's so like versatile. Like you can be any gender, any age, any like physicality, anyone. You
Yeah.
can be anyone, and it's part because it's
it's people's stories,
it is. It's mental.
Storytelling.
Story
It's so
time.
much fun.
and anyone can storytell.
Yeah.
It's so like just freeing. Like you just,
Yeah.
it's so fun to just tell a story in a way
Yeah.
and just not care about what you look like, what you're doing, if you look like a fool.
And
Because
it's like the second you get to that point, it is so much easier, and you feel so much.
and I feel like it has taken
like the
the year to get
realisation.
there.
Yeah.
but I definitely think we're all we're basically, our class is like in the summer ball now,
Yeah,
but we're all there. I would say.
personally, I don't think I am there yet.
No.
No, But
do you feel yourself growing
Yeah, I
in
feel
that
myself-
direction?
definitely
I'd say you're
like-
close then, because
yeah.
Yeah.
we've all but yeah. Anyway,
I feel like, sorry, last bit. I do feel like, though, one of the things I also least expected is you can actually feel yourself growing. Like, you know when you are developing, you know when you haven't learnt something, but you know you're about to. Like, you can just sense it. That was, for me, I don't know about anyone else, but, like, that's, like, it's a weird feeling to have, but you kind of develop that over, especially the first year.
yeah.
The first years, I think, it's like understanding about yourself and your way of like acting.
Yeah, and just kind of seeing if you like it or not. I mean, even if you're thinking, oh, okay, I don't know if I like drama that much, or I don't know, my parents are telling me to do some different career path, just go for it. Just like, even if you're not 100% on it, but like you have like a little, like, you'll regret not trying it. Like, this is the time to try it. Like, so just go for it. You'll only live once. I mean, you know, you're gonna be fine either way, whether you go in and you end up loving, or you go in and you end up, oh, okay, maybe it wasn't for me, but at least you tried it.
Yeah.
So,
And like what I say is, at the start of like the first term, it will be slow, it will be repetitive.
of course,
Oh my god, it's so long for us, and I think we all agree that first term, first year, I remember going to like Jacob and being like, if the rest of the year is like this, I might have to drop out.
Yeah.
I was like, because it is just getting to know each other. You do the same thing. So tell us, what's your name? Where do you come from? And something interesting about yourself. And it's just, obviously it's needed.
But yeah, you got to get through that part.
Like, even like the exercises, yeah.
Just every
Oh my God,
university
yeah.
or school drama, everything's gonna have like, 'cause you need to, icebreakers and stuff. They're always gonna be a
Yeah,
big
it's
part
important.
of first, like, starts.
And you're learning like the basics as well, so it's like
Yeah.
you can't if you haven't got the basics down, then you can't dig yourself deeper.
It's like professional basics, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like the professional basics.
Yeah.
It's not like drama school basics
No.
where it's like
Yeah.
Well,
Well, that went on a big
anyways.
tangent.
right. So that will bring us to the end of this podcast. I
Really?
hope you've enjoyed it.
Already?
already.
Yeah. Well,
Oh my goodness.
It's been our longest one yet, but I think we've had a good little talk
You
actually.
had a good little laugh at the start and the
Little
middle and the
Little
end.
giggle.
Yeah.
Little giggle.
But yeah, thank you very much for coming on our podcast.
Thank you.
You're
Aw.
welcome.
Aww.
Oh, wait, actually, if you want to...
Don't leave him hanging.
if you have any questions... Sorry, I forgot about this. If you have any questions that you would like to ask any of our lovely interviewees in our next podcast in future, or even me and Joe ourselves, just whack it in our comments on YouTube. I don't think you can do comments on
Spotify, no, or like
Spotify podcast. But if you head over to YouTube, type in All About That Drama podcast, it will come up, and you can just add on the latest video we've uploaded.
yeah. And we're not only on
Ask what you
Spotify, we're on Google Play, we're on Apple Play, and we're on Amazon Play.
Everything.
And everything.
Right. Now we.
Bye.